Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back the Director of the Institute for Emerging Issues, Anita Brown Graham.
So how was that pay it forward lunch? Fabulous. Well, I know the applause was at least in part about the company, but I hope it was also in part about the great service and hospitality of Centerplates here in the Convention Center. They're so amazing to work with, and I want to recognize Alan Page and the chefs and the wait staff, and to ask you to give them all a round of applause. So there are some other folks who I would be remiss if I did not ask you to recognize and applaud. And they are the staff of the Institute for the Emerging Issues. To say that these folks work hard to make this forum what it is amongst all the other things they're doing would be just an understatement, because the reality is they seem to work around the clock in the weeks leading up to the forum, and they do it with amazing grace and a sense of mission and a real sense of teamwork. And so I want to recognize my colleagues at IEI. I want to ask you all to come to the front of the room. I know you don't want to be in the front of the room, but since I've had to do it for 2 days, you can do it for 2 minutes. Each year, one of the staff members on our policy and programs group is responsible for leading the content of the Emerging Issues Forum. And this year, our colleague Sarah Langer has done that work just remarkably well. Every great thing you've had to say about speakers and the arc of the agenda really is all about Sarah. She was here yesterday, running around today. She was rushed to the hospital, and so I'm going to ask you all to keep her in your thoughts and prayers and to give her a special applause in celebration of Sarah. Now, before I welcome Chancellor Woodson back to the stage, just 2 bits of housekeeping. The first is, if you have not voted on the priorities, you have exactly 2 minutes to do so. So please pull out your device and make your selections. Secondly, you all will recall yesterday John Allison promised that he would have here today copies of the book, The Leadership Crisis and the Free Market Cure. We will have about 100 copies of the book available on the same table where we've been doing book signings. The book is free of cost. Unfortunately, John's not here today, so he won't be able to sign the book, but he encourages you to go ahead and take a copy. And then, consistent with 2 panels we had today, one on the importance of higher education to innovation, and the second on the importance of space, there is another book, which is also available to you free of charge. It's Innovation U 2.0, and it looks at the role of 12 research universities in spurring innovation in their geographies.